Hello guys, Showy here playing more Danganronpa and we're starting with the second trial. It's a set of skills. Do I have any skills? I do not. Huh. Oh, cheat code. The time limit doesn't decrease even if you shoot a statement with a silencer. Effective to a non-stop debate, cannot be committed with infinity unlimited flame. Sure. That's it. That's everything I have, guys. Okay, let's go.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Didn't you do that the previous time? Also, Monomi is tied and in the class trials it is nice that there's a lot of voice acting so I don't have to read everything.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. And
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
That's the whole point of it.
now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
Wait, do you tell us what to discuss first? I thought we decided that.
What? Who cares about that game?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Yes, but
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
sure.
It means Twilight Syndrome murder case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
Yep.
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
The characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, D, E, and Boy F. And the high school girl who got killed at the beginning. By using the staff roll after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. The first character the player was able to control was Girl A. The true identity of Girl A is Mikan.
I see! Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki.
Yep. Yes, you.
That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy.
Yeah, there's way more infringements in this island than that one.
Ha! A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights. Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too.
Really?
Huh?
She's right. The one who was said that was girl... I think girl B.
I see! Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Are you kidding me?
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
It's girl C Ibuki. Hyper energetic and unique. That's Ibuki.
I see! Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl, see? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Excuse me? What? That makes no sense. Why Tuesday?
Let's move on to Girl D.
Girl D, there's only one person who always had a camera with her. Oh yeah, that's my hero.
I see! Girl D is my hero. The victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
Why are we skipping her E? Guy F is Fuyuhiko.
I see!
Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid.
No, it is not. You beat the game first.
That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Yeah, that's that girl.
Another person?
It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Kusuryu. Huh.
Hold on! Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
Because there were.
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
The reason for Yuhiko's last name, Kusuryu, appears twice. It's true I have a hunch, but... To call me out like that, Nagito, you are definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. The reason for Yuhiko's last name, Kusuryu, appears twice, it's probably because... he had a little sister.
I can prove it with this! In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game.
That. Okay, I
It's pretty clear.
didn't get
There's
to
no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
The dead body in the first part? I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character in the game I could see being Kusuryu's sister is...
I see!
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
Yeah.
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister.
Indeed.
Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you've got there.
Winning personality? Are you praising me?
No, what you're gonna win is a freaking blow to the head.
I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Indeed.
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality.
It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events.
Yes.
That's why it's the motive.
Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago.
Maybe she didn't die so easily, but, you know.
I mean, when I first entered Hope's Peak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
Huh?
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet!
I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito seems to be the one directing the trial, just as Makoto did in the previous game. So it's not me, really.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
I suspect the motive was for him.
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Yep.
Anyway, Now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Except for Girl E, but I guess it doesn't matter because we don't know her.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
And Girl E is the one someone took the place of, maybe?
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
What do you mean? Who's Miss Sato?
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
Huh?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
Wait, Gundam's last name is Tanaka and the other one is Sato. How is that related? What is the wild connection?
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
Is it better? How do you determine that? He also has a strange rivalry going on.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
Yes, but
What? No way! Is that true?
is it true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Correct.
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
So we cannot figure out who she is because Sato is such a common name, but we have to figure out why she was killed. I mean, the obvious reason would be because she killed Kusuryu's sister, in which case Kusuryu killed her with a bat. However, it's not gonna be that simple, is it? The reason Girl E was killed should be able to assume based on the content of the game. Because what's the killer? Your E interfered with murder, your E witnessed the murder.
I see.
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Yes.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister.
Was it you?
You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all.
But...
Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim?
in order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
Sure.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
Good job.
Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans. Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Nekomaru is so impatient.
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking.
Yep.
Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the five of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head.
Everybody in this case dies from a blow to the head. Maybe that's the modus operandi, so we should assume not that it was like the motive, but that it's the same person killing, maybe?
Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
It sounds like you just told the story of the game.
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Yeah.
Obviously. Girl E was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girl E was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
Yes.
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
No, and what about the vase?
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then, forget this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E who was waiting in the hallway is the killer. Then, what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I guess I need to clear that up first. Make your argument. Broken vase, maybe.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She broke the vase.
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
Nope.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
Yes.
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
Yes.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
No.
How was she able to get past those 4 and wait in front of the music room?
She probably used a hidden passageway.
No.
Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
Gary did after the murder. I need to find. Okay.
After she killed the first victim in the music room,
Can we go
what did
faster?
Girl E do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how did Girl E to the front of the music? To go back to the, you need to go through. Plus, at the other 4 girls.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shatter.
Nope.
No, that's wrong!
They heard the vase.
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
Excuse me?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key.
Wait. Why did she break the window? To go to the office? No.
With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
Yep.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
That seems to be the case.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Yes, exactly. Murder weapon?
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not quite.
Not cool. I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end.
Isn't the window the killing weapon? Like, she pushed her to the window.
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit.
Damn.
Which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though.
Was it? Oh wait, there was a freaking broken thing there. That was not the window. There's something else.
Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
An unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. We are told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear. Then I have to do it. I'll do it. What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? Now then, there's something I need to tell you regarding the white noise and non-stop debates. Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't always destroy them in one shot. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot them with a silencer. But unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. By the way, if the difficulty... okay, whatever. Okay, can we go? Let's see. Broken fish tank. Killer's escape route. Broken fish tank.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
No, not really.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's
Yes.
too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
Huh.
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it? She beat her to death with her fists!
I think the fish tank is the
Weapon
best.
inside the music room, huh?
Maybe.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Yeah.
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
What is the connection between what you're saying and attacking someone with a fish tank?
Damn it!
Huh.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Yeah, that's too big, maybe.
Then the piano.
Huh.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
Damn.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Gravel?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
Was there?
She beat her to death with her fists!
No. What? I don't think so. How can even kill someone with your fists? You're the one who's guessed it. I am confused. I have no idea
Weapon
what to
inside
say
the
now.
music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
What about the stolen
The
swimsuit?
investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
Huh.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
With a stolen
If
swimsuit.
it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Maybe gravel? in the swimsuit. Does that make any sense?
A weapon inside the music. What about broken glass?
Isn't the
Yeah.
cause of death? Didn't she attacked her with...
That's too big to...
Then the piano.
Why are you going...
The investigation.
It's on that biggest...
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Yes.
If
No.
it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it
Um,
should have had
Was there a weapon with... She beat her to death with her fists!
No. I think I got
Weapon
it,
inside
but
the
I
music
missed.
room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Didn't she attacked her
Yeah,
with...
sorry
too
guys.
big to...
Then the piano.
Why are you going...
The investigation.
It's on that biggest...
How about beating her with gravel
Yes.
instead?
I agree with that.
Gravel in the swimsuit.
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
Indeed.
You're not chosen at all, and gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
A bag? What kind of bag?
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit.
Indeed.
If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the ace attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
But for the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone.
With one stone of gravel.
To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
But the real important talk begins now.
Damn. What is
Girl
it?
E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D.
You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Right.
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
Exactly. What does that mean? We're gonna see that on the next episode. Guys, thank you for watching, and I'm gonna continue playing this game on the next video. See you next time. Goodbye.